Welcome to the Attunity SQL Server-CDC for SSIS demo. My name is Richard Thomas, and today we're going to look at an affordable real-time SQL Server integration replication solution that you can use at your site with your SSIS. What we're going to look at is a minimal impact, efficient way to reduce and extend the resources you have available. Those of you looking at this video, I'm assuming, are going to have in their possession SSIS. We're going to be looking at today how to get changes out of a SQL Server database and target them, say, to an Oracle or another SQL Server database. We're going to look at end-to-end replication and full load. Let's look at the key componentry of what we're going to see in today's demo. We're going to be running under Microsoft Visual Basic. We're going to generate using wizards the CDC services and the change data capture packages. So within the Business Intelligent Development Studio, which runs under Microsoft Visual Studio, we're going to run through two package wizards that builds, one to build the packages and one to build the services. Now let's take a look at the demo and what we're going to do. Let's start first with our databases. So I'm under Microsoft Management Studio. I have my source database, my target database. What I've done at this point is, if we look carefully, I'm going to select data out of my source database. I'm going to execute that data, and we're going to work with changing the comment fields. Now, right now in my source, they're all lowercase. In my target, they're all uppercase. We're going to ultimately run some changes through here by modifying the data. So now, let's build the packages. I go into my Visual Studio. We've already pre-installed the Attunity software, and I have available to me the wizard. So I'm going to go into the CDC configuration wizard. Now I've gone ahead and built these ahead of time. So I've already set to a local database, my demo, my schema. I'm going to test my environment. I'm going to move through this process, establish where the services are going to run, what ports, and how long I'm going to maintain the data available. I'm going to go ahead and register and start the CDC service. And then I'm going to go and choose the tables that I want to work with. Now, again, we're going to work with the nation and part table, which is a subset of my source database. These are the ones I'm going to establish over in my target. I have a set of scripts to enable replication. I run those. And once I'm done running the scripts, I'm almost done creating the services. What I now need to do is deploy them. Now, I'm creating actually background SQL Server processes, Windows Server processes that deal with the actual change data capture portion of this. Working through, it's log-based. We're monitoring the logs and looking for the information that we want. Now, I'm going to go ahead and activate that service and get it running on my system. So this is the first step. This is creating the CDC services. The next step now is to actually generate the packages. So let's go on over and give that a try. Generate the packages, and again, it's another package builder wizard. This is my target database. As you can see, we're following along the various steps. I got my target using the same schema name. I've established the part and the nation. I've established primary keys. I could edit if need be. And I'm going to go ahead and I need to generate packages. This thing's going to generate an SSIS package. I can assign names, but I'm going to put everything under the default for now. This is just a quick sampling to give you an idea of what you can do with this technology. So now let's actually create the packages. As you can see in my pane over here, I'm starting to generate the packages and drop them in there. I've got a full load, and I have a change data capture. So let's go ahead and get those open. And let's go run the full load. We want the full load to run to establish the target database from the source. So we got that package running. I'm going to go get that. We're going to take a look at the data flow, and we've got the information moving through that. Now remember, when we ran this the last time, everything in the target database, this is target database information, was uppercase. Everything in the source was lowercase. So when we do the full load, we're going to reset what it looks like in the source database. So if we come back over here, we check on what we're doing. We see that we've moved 25 and 40 rows. Let's run that information again. So we've reestablished the target to look like the source, and what we're going to find here is now everything is lowercase. So now the next step we want to do is let's modify the source database. So carefully paying attention. If you look, you can see I have the database names up there, and it's the demo, the TPCD demo database. I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to do an uppercase convert to all of the information in there. Let's go ahead and execute that. We've changed it in those 25 and 40 rows respectively. Let's re-execute that. We now see the source is there. If we go to our target now, we'll see that that's still not reflective of the uppercase. Now the idea is, that what do we got to do? We got to get those changes to our target database. I go back in, I stop this package, and I initiate the change data capture package. Let's go ahead and fire that up, get it going. And now as we move through this information, we're going to move the changes, and as we see, the 25 rows of change data of nation and the 40 rows of T part have been moved over. We'll stop that package. We'll go back to our target database, which is what we have here, re-execute the query, and we see now we have completely replicated the information and we've synchronized our two databases. This gives you an idea of the power and the ease in which you can use this package. To kind of wrap this up, we've looked at a very straightforward, easy to implement, wizard-based, utilizing your existing infrastructure, working with your available relational databases, targeting it to whatever you'd like to go using your SSIS component tree. So it's an easy to design, you leverage what you have, it's a very cost affordable way at looking at change data capture and replication. For more information, please visit us at the www.attunity.com website. You can see a more in-depth webinars that show you complete end-to-end solutions. Please look for a free download trial. And for more information, please contact me at richard.thomas@attunity.com. Thank you for joining today's demo. Hope to see you at our website.